India has won zero gold medals so far in the 2024 Olympics, while being a country of 1.4 billion. This is very poor performance to say the least. But is it just that we are incompetent as sports players? I would say no, we are not, and as well many more people who know a thing or two about it. So then why is it that we are so bad at winning medals in Olympics? Our Indian culture is very diverse, obviously, but if we'll find something that is almost always common in all our cultures, it is the status that athleticism enjoys, be it Rajputs, Nawabs, Sikhs, or any other culture that India has to offer. We take great pride in being strong. A very example of that is our Indian military, which ranks 4th in the world. Now, that is not possible without having strong people with a culture that supports it. So, where does this culture face? You know how there is usually a difference between ideals and ground reality, words and actions. We, the people of India, take great pride in being strong, but we do not want our sons or daughters to focus all our energy on that. We do not want the kids to play, no matter how good they are at that sports. We barely know 2 or 3 people who would actually tell their child to not prepare for a competitive examination and take up a sport. We all want to say that Vinesh Fogart from India won gold in Olympics, but we do not care about it once the Olympics is over. We do not want our children to train to be Fogart or Sindhu. We want them to get a government job instead. In a country of 1.4 billion people, I cannot confidently say that even a quarter of that number earns enough that can have a child or a member of family not earn for 3 to 4 years without facing serious financial problems. Sports is expensive, and frankly speaking, it is a luxury in our country for a lot of people to be able to play sports on a regular basis or have their child be able to play sports on a regular basis. For almost any sports, you need a gym membership with competent trainers, a competent coach, good nutrition, all while not being under constant stress of where is the next month's fees for all of this going to come from. We all know a lot of athletes like Praveen Saini and Geeta Kumari who has to sell vegetables to be able to afford to live even after winning India gold. It is because sports, which is not cricket, has become a moment's fame for all these people. The only time they will be respected, that is if they were respected, will be when they win, that is about all of it just ends with them. And then they will resign to a less than mediocre life for all their life. Obviously, in a country where you will have to leave everything to be able to pursue a sport, you will end up not pursuing it and aim for financial stability instead. You work hard despite all the resistance that you have had to face, and you get into a competition and you are doing great until you see you did not qualify just because your opponent's school wasn't sponsoring the event, just because the referees belong to the other person's federation or club. You win and yet you are not awarded because of some unclear reason. You are told stay in the game for 2-3 years, then you will win. I have seen this happen multiple times. I have experienced this multiple times against me and in my favor. One might think that this thing might happen on very low level, but surely this cannot be happening at any meaningful level. It does. I have seen it happens at national levels, even at international levels. People way worse than me winning, people way better than me losing, because no school was behind them or because some referee trained them. In a place where the people going there are already facing so many challenges, why would they choose to make a career out of something that is so uncertain that years of their hard work can go straight to the bin just because of trivial things like favoritism? I know that I would not want to be associated with something like this or other thing for which you have to pay outrageous amounts of money, travel about 15 kilometers from your home. That is, if you are lucky, or in some cases, you will have to shift to an entirely different state just to be able to pursue it, with a very big chance that all of this can just go to the bin the next year or so. I think it is safe to say that all of us, while being rational, will not be choosing the second option. And that is what we, the people of India, do, and honestly, rightfully so. I think all the people who are choosing to play a sport to compete at a great level like Olympics, despite going through all these challenges, are quite frankly mad to do so. And I, just like lakhs of other people, are proud to say that we support you and are proud of you for bringing glory to the country at your own personal cost. This was Dilawar. See you in the next video.